Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Megan if you're new here, and today I'm going to be sharing with you guys what literature and writing looks like for my middle schooler in our homeschool. Now, this is my 9th year homeschooling, and my oldest is in 7th grade, and I am soon to have another middle schooler come fall. So I will have a 6th grader and an 8th grader at that point. Now, in today's video, as I said, I'm going to be sharing with you guys just what it looks like in our homeschool, how we achieve the subjects of writing and literature. Middle school is one of those points in our homeschool where I feel like things just kind of go to another level when it comes to writing and literature. So what we are using this year has actually been working very well for us, and I just kind of wanted to share an example of what that looks like. Now, what I share does not necessarily mean this is the best way to achieve those two subjects, but for our family, this is working really well, and I just wanted to share with you guys what we are using. And now, in my curriculum picks video, oops, he's got a paper coming out of the side. In my curriculum picks video that I did for my 7th grader, I shared that we were doing the IEW medieval history-based writing lessons. We did this the first semester of this school year, and I'll explain why we took a break from it for now, but first I want to talk about this. So this is a wonderful curriculum. We actually really love IEW. So for my son, writing did not come naturally, it did not come easily, and so for him specifically, having the structure that IEW provides by learning to make keyword outlines and then learning to write from that, and then learning dress ups like adding different adjectives and ly words and things like that just to dress up the writing, it has proven to work very well for him in just understanding more of what it looks like to engage the writing process. And so this has been a very pivotal thing for us. We do still use IEW in our home. We are just breaking from it for right now, and I'm going to explain why, like I said, in just a minute. But I chose the medieval history-based writing because we were doing medieval history this year. And what's nice about this medieval history base, if you want to see more inside, by the way, I do have a flip through. I will link it down in the description below if you're interested in that. But what is nice about this is it also does have literature suggestions that can go along with each unit that they do in writing. They are working on specific things, specific styles, and so we really like this. But this is the next part. So while the structure aspect of things has been really integral for him in developing and understanding the whole writing process, another thing that while he is very creative, learning to add that creativity to his writing is something that he is also needing a little nudge towards. And in comes the next thing that has been a complete game changer for our homeschool, and I am absolutely in love with this program. So what we have been doing is actually an online based live program with Mindy Schermeyer, and the name of it is called Redefining School, and she really has this amazing heart for teaching writing and literature, specifically for middle school years. She is very well versed in it, and she is absolutely amazing at it. We have actually been doing her literature survey courses, and they have been so cool. I say we, he has been doing them. So this is something that has actually been really awesome for me as well, because it is kind of an outsourcing. However, it is something that I still am very involved in just making sure he completes his assignments and things like that, just checking in and making sure that he understands everything. So the way that Mindy has structured this course is each month they will study a different author or style of writing. So for January, it was Robert Frost and poetry, and they ended that by writing their own poem they could choose from a few different types of poetry. And so it was really neat to see my son really grow in that area. They are studying these different authors who are just amazing in the literary world and studying the creativity and the structure of their writing and all that kind of stuff. And so this has been very pivotal for my son to connect the side of creativity with the structure that he's been learning in writing. And so I am loving doing a combination of the two. So for example, as I said, in January, they did a study of Robert Frost and poetry and all the logistics of that. And then in February, they actually studied slave writings, and that was so good. And then this month, they are actually doing a study on science fiction, and they are studying the author Ray Bradbury, and they also will end that with doing a writing with that as well. And so I am loving how things are structured, how each month is a different literary grade, and you are studying them along with their style and the specific styles of their writing, and then exploring how to write in those styles. And it has just been such an awesome experience and such a great course. The other thing that's great about it is that they have 2 live classes a month, and the one that they do last is actually one where they have their little coffee shop. So it's really cute because he'll get like either some hot chocolate or he'll get like a glass of tea, and he sets the computer up and gets ready for class. And it was really neat to be able to hear him share his writing this past week. And so it has just been a really, really wonderful experience. So that is actually a combination of writing along with the literature, getting to study and then explore the writing. And so that has been a wonderful, wonderful experience. Now, I will let you know now to make sure that you keep your eyes and ears open, because I'm going to be sharing a link very soon towards the end of the month. Mindy is actually going to open up her course for people to sample to see if it would be a great fit for their homeschool as well. And so there will be a link coming. It's just a few days that link is going to be working and open for you to go and check out this course for yourself. But it has been, like I said, it's been wonderful. So the last thing that we have been doing in regards to literature is that I assign my son different books to read. When I assign him different books to read, he actually has a reader's journal that I purchased from Not Consume Ministries, and each day it has something different to use to reflect on whatever they've read, and they just fill it out, whether it be vocabulary, how it relates to a Christian worldview, a compare and contrast. There's all different types of things. And then I discovered my friend Rachel over at 7 and All has these awesome new literature guides, and you guys, they're so affordable. I've talked about them a few times on here, but what's nice is they are short, sweet, and to the point. They have a before you read section that will go over any foreknowledge they should have, and also vocabulary that they may not be familiar with. They also have an after you read section where they answer some questions or reflect on what they've just read. And so this has been a great addition, because we have done a few different literature guides in the past. Some are very, very daunting and overwhelming, and some just have way too much information for us to even delve into. And I want the reflection to be more so on the writing itself, not like a bunch of other things. So IEW has been a pivotal point in our homeschool, as well as Redefining School has been an absolute joy to add to our homeschool this year, and something that I look forward to continuing, because it has truly been a game changer. As I said, it takes the foreknowledge of what he knows about the structure of writing, and it's through the study and experience of practicing writing and studying these literary greats, he is learning the creativity side, and his writing has grown so much. And then also just reading great literature, using literature guides to reflect on, and other little projects and things like that. So that is how we do writing and literature in our homeschool. So I would love to know down in the comments below how you do writing and literature in your home as well. And I will see you guys on future videos. Thanks so much, guys, and have a very blessed day.